Eh bien, bonsoir à toutes et bonsoir à tous, ici Handblood. On se retrouve pour la suite de notre aventure du let's play de Vampyr. Alors, on s'était arrêté à un boss qu'on n'arrivait pas à battre. On va essayer de l'avoir cette fois. Et je pense qu'on était à la fin de la mission 5. Mission 3, pardon. Ouais, voilà. Et je me demande s'il faut pas utiliser... What? Mais... Mais... Oh là là. On va mourir, hein. Merde. Parfait. Ça c'était bien joué. Oh non! Putain, je pensais qu'il allait être stun. Ah mais il est vraiment horrible lui. Putain mais il en met combien? Oh non! Il refait ça. Non! Mais putain, mais les tatanes qui nous met lui! Oh! Ouais, on va fuir, on va se profiter pour... Oh, mais quoi? Non mais c'est abusé, hein. Non mais il a abusé lui. Mais je me demande s'il faut pas utiliser des flingues pour lui. Parce que au corps à corps il a l'air de faire trop mal. Et le problème c'est qu'en plus on réapparaît à chaque fois, on a plus de sang. C'est ça le problème. C'est ça le problème. Voilà. Mais...
Dictates of Ascalon.
Oh putain, mais regarde-moi ça, mais... Le problème c'est que s'il te donne un coup, tu peux t'es stun en fait, et il t'enchaîne. Mais regarde-moi... Oh, on n'a pas de portée avec ça. Hein. Ah. Oh. Parfait. On l'a bien eu là. Dégage. Mais putain! Mais pourtant je spam cette attaque d'esquive là. Je comprends pas. peux rien faire, hein. Voilà. Parfait. On a bien joué là. Ok, il recommence. Ok. Putain, mais tu peux pas. Ah, j'ai plus de stamina et voilà. Mais putain, mais c'est abusé, hein. Mais c'est quoi ce combat de merde là? Non mais c'est abusé là. Mais putain. Oh, ça commence à me saouler là. Oh là là. Oh mais c'est hallucinant. Mais c'est quoi ça? Mais c'est quoi ce combat de merde? Bon, je pense vraiment qu'il faut utiliser les... On va utiliser un flingue. Je pense que c'est ça. Il faut utiliser les flingues, il faut l'avoir de loin. Faut pas s'approcher de lui. On a la machette qui est pas mal. La machette c'est quoi? 64, 65, ça 6 visé, 72, voilà, et on va mettre ça, ouais. 160, bah c'est mieux ça. Voilà. Voilà, là on est pas mal. Voilà, allez go. You shall learn to respect the laws of Ascalon. Oh là là, on lui fait 0 dégâts. Quoi? Mais ça lui enlève pas de stamina. Oh mais va te faire foutre. Ah, en plus il peut pas recharger. Bon alors comme ça. Mais recharge putain. Pourquoi il recharge pas ce connard? Mais c'est impossible à avoir, hein. « 40, 61... » Ah voilà. Parfait. Non! Mais putain! Mais qu'est-ce que ça m'énerve ça! J'ai plus de munitions. Super. Qu'est-ce que je peux faire? Foolish Econ. Mais putain! Ok. Je peux plus rien faire là. Chargeur de... Zéro, zéro, zéro. Il me reste plus que 6 balles de ça. Mais putain, je suis bloqué! Il est où? Mais putain! J'ai gaspillé toutes mes balles et il faisait ça, il était résistant. Oh là là! Ça commence à me saouler là. Moi j'avais quoi? Oh! Oh mais va te faire enculer! Mais putain de fils de pute! Mais putain! Mais c'est pas possible! Je me fais toucher partout!
Down, stay down. Return to your apothecary.
Voilà. Oh mais va te faire foutre.
Down, stay down.
Mais putain! Connard de merde! Allez, vas-y, hein. Tu m'as cassé les couilles, vas-y. On va le bourrer. Ce connard.
Return to your apothecary and needles.
Putain. M'énerve ça. Allez, dégage. Mais non! Oh! Va te faire foutre! Non! Non! Il lui restait un coup! Mais boss de merde là. Boss de merde! J'espère que j'ai gardé les munitions des autres armes. Je crois pas que j'ai les munitions. Fais chier là. Bon, allez, il y va. Allez, on va le bourrer. Allez, dégage. Mais putain, mais pourquoi j'ai pas le flingue? Pourquoi j'ai pas ce putain de flingue là? Il est pas là. Il est pas là ce putain de flingue. Allez, je vais changer. Ok, 0 balle. Ah ok, non, en fait il m'a rien mis. J'ai 4 balles sur ça, c'est tout. Mais d'où il me touche de là? C'est hallucinant. Mais putain! Mais d'où ça me touche quoi? Oh mais va te faire enculer. Oh ça commence à m'énerver là. Mais putain! Mais what? Il t'enchaîne, mais c'est hallucinant. Mais c'est quoi ça? On va mettre... Attends, est-ce qu'on peut changer la difficulté? Je vais mettre en facile. Non mais attends, mais c'est quoi ça? Le mec il t'enchaîne comme ça. C'est hallucinant. On peut changer la difficulté ou pas? Jouabilité. Bah, je pense pas. On peut pas. On peut pas, on peut pas, on peut pas. Allez. Dégage. Oh mais va te faire enculer. Va te faire enculer. Tu me saoules. Mais d'où ça me touche, putain? Mais d'où ça me touche? Mais putain, j'ai fait triangle. Oh. Mais je fais triangle, putain. Mais putain, j'appuie sur triangle. Mais ça me saoule. Il est tellement lent le personnage que quand t'appuies, il faut anticiper une demi-seconde en avance avant qu'il fasse son coup en fait. Putain, attends, j'ai battu Malenia, je vais pas réussir à battre ce putain de boss de merde. C'est hallucinant ce truc là. Putain. Boss de merde. Hein. Alors là, boss de merde. What? Là ça va pas marcher. Là ça a marché, je sais pas pourquoi. Triangle, triangle, triangle. Voilà, ah, là ça réussit. Putain de fils de putain. Mais putain!
trying to dictate to Vascalon?
On va faire le plein de sang. Hein. On est pas mal là, on est pas mal.
Whence you vanished, I'll slaughter these skulls while singing your name.
Mais quoi, mais d'où ça m'a touché ça? Putain, l'enfoiré, fils de pute quoi. D'où ça m'a touché ça? Mais putain, mais what? Oh mais ça commence à me saouler là. Mais c'est quoi ce boss de merde? Mais attends, mais te wesh! J'avais quasiment toute ma vie. Et j'appuie sur ce putain de Y là pour parer son coup. Oh la vache! Putain! Allez, dégage. Ouais, j'ai plus de stamina. Mais d'où ça me touche ça? Mais allez, vas-y, tue-moi, vas-y, tue-moi, vas-y. Mais regardez-moi cette hitbox, il m'a même pas touché, ça m'a enlevé des PV. Son coup était derrière mon dos. Et il m'a quand même touché, mais c'est quoi ça? Mais c'est quoi ça? Sans déconner quoi. Sans déconner quoi. Bien sûr, et moi je touche pas. Allez, viens. Mais j'appuie sur ce putain de triangle. Pourquoi ça part pas son putain de coup? Mais... Foiré de merde, hein. Foiré de merde, hein. Allez, viens, touche pas. Incompréhensible, c'est complètement aléatoire ce truc. Triangle. Mais putain, je l'ai paré et il s'est pas stun. Mais c'est hallucinant. Je l'ai paré, j'ai fait une parade parfaite et là, il s'est enchaîné, ça l'a pas stun. Mais c'est quoi ce boss complètement moisi? Il est complètement déséquilibré. Mais c'est complètement déséquilibré. Il nous touche alors que son point est derrière nous. Non mais c'est hallucinant là, j'ai l'impression de rêver. Mais putain, il nous le touche pas nous. Nous on le touche pas, nous on ne peut pas le toucher nous. Allez vas-y, hein, casse-toi. Regarde-moi ça! Je lui ai fait la parade parfaite et il m'a touché! Il a continué son combo! Mais c'est dans quel jeu ça existe ce truc là? Mais quoi? Ah bah là on l'a stun, je comprends pas. Là on a réussi à le stun. Incompréhensible ce boss. Incompréhensible. Mais putain! Mais quoi? Mais putain! Mais c'est vraiment un boss de merde! Mais c'est hallucinant, c'est quoi ce boss de merde?
Shall be a fair skull to adorn my mantle.
Mais quoi? Il m'a touché dans le dos! Mais quel connard! Mais... Vas-y, vas-y, meurs, 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 meurs! Connard de merde! Mais c'est vraiment de la merde, hein. Mais c'est hallucinant. Mais j'ai jamais vu ça.
You shall learn to respect the laws of Ascalon. You dare challenge.
Mais quoi?
Neck shall snap like a hare's brittle bone. Whence you vanished, I'll slaughter these.
Oh, ça me touche cette onde de merde! Mais quoi? Mais va te faire enculer! Connard de merde! Mais putain! Mais attaque-moi normalement, connard! Putain de fils de pute! Tu me casses les couilles! Mais putain! J'en peux plus de me choper des coups qui n'ont rien à voir avec... Mais va te faire foutre! Mais va te faire foutre! Mais putain! Attaque-moi normalement, fils de pute! Attaque-moi normalement! Non mais je vais le désinstaller ce jeu de merde. J'ai fini Elden Ring. J'ai battu Maligna. Et c'est ce putain de jeu à la con qui va me faire rager. C'est ce putain de jeu à la con. Vas-y. C'est vraiment ce putain de jeu à la con.
You shall learn to respect the laws of Ascalon.
Je comprends rien, mon perso s'est TP je sais pas où. Mais putain! Mais c'est quoi ça? Mais c'est quoi ça? Putain! Putain! Non mais on va passer tout le live à essayer de le battre, ce con. Ce connard là.
respect the laws of...
Ta gueule, ta gueule, ta gueule, ta gueule, putain, connard de merde. Ta gueule. Ferme ta grosse gueule, connard. Ferme ta grosse gueule, hein. Ferme ta putain de gueule.
Once you vanished, I'll slaughter these skulls while singing your name.
Oh mais putain, mais toujours dans le dos. Mais c'est hallucinant. Mais... Va te faire foutre, hein. Mais va te faire foutre. Va te faire foutre, connard de merde.
And thine shall be a fair skull to adorn thee. I shall tear thee apart and spill thy blood to the pit.
Mais putain! Oui, on l'a. J'en ai rien à foutre, on l'a. Oh! Oh, enculé! Enculé! Putain! Boss de merde! Mais le boss de merde, ça! Ça, c'est la grosse merde, hein! Bon, je dois aller où là? Oh la vache quoi! Ah.
At least one skull escaped Fergal's wrath.
Faire gueule, ok. Il y avait un truc là.
The poor creature is bleeding
Celui
to
de son
death.
sang ne doit pas être
Cannot
bien
be
long.
far.
Alors je peux me TP là. Et je pense que c'est là qu'il faut aller, hein, mais on va explorer un peu vers là. Ah non, quoique. Quoique. Putain. J'ai l'impression que non, finalement, on pouvait aller en haut. Allez, on va aller en haut. Ouais. Ne me dis pas qu'il n'y a rien. Ne me dis pas qu'il n'y a rien. Ah bah, ok.
How could he have made it this far? There's blood everywhere.
Alors peut-être que c'était un chemin alternatif. Quoique si je vais là, il se passe rien. Et là, je retourne là. Oui, ok. Du coup, c'était un chemin alternatif. Ok, d'accord. Je comprends mieux. Je comprends mieux. Et du coup, on doit aller là. Oula. C'est un méchant, ça, ou pas? Territoire d'escale des égouts. What?
This is our domain, not yours. You've been warned.
Wait,
Vous êtes
I
prévenus.
saved you from this creature. That must count for something.
Thank you. Now go. Go back to the streets and houses. There is no love lost between us, Vampire. But thank you.
Êtes-vous le chien des égouts? Lol.
Sean Hampton sent me here. I believe he wanted me to find you. Who are you?
If you must know, they call me Old Bridget, and this shelter is where we live.
I'm Jonathan Reed. I'm a newborn Egon. I'm afraid I'm not sure what's going on.
I shall not bend a knee, young Ekon, but I sense your pain. Ask, and I will afford you my attention.
Ok. Pourquoi cette créature en avait-elle après vous?
Why was that creature after you?
Fergal is the blunt instrument of the Ascalon Club. His masters would see us dead or turned into slaves if they had their way.
Ok.
What the hell was that thing? He wasn't an Ekon or a Skal.
They are known as Volkod, an ancient offshoot of immortals. Blood drives them, enrages them.
What of this Ascalon Club?
Vampire society's elite in the Empire. They make the rules and enforce their judgment upon us whom they see as lessers.
Ok.
So is it you that Sean Hampton sent me to find?
Perhaps. The sad saint was always kind to us. He must trust you if he revealed our location.
Ça pourrait être un meurtrier. Peut-on lui faire confiance?
Sean is a Skal. All those I've encountered have been violent, crazed creatures. How can he be any different?
Maybe because he is the sad saint. Or perhaps because I am Old Bridget of the Sewer Skulls.
Sean killed a patient of mine. And that's just one of the murders he's being hunted for.
If you refer to Harriet, she is now among us and under our protection.
Harriet
Lol.
Jones is alive. That's it. That's the proof Sean wanted me to find. I must talk to her.
No, Harriet is not alive. But you can speak to her. I must warn you, she is fragile and may not receive you warmly.
I don't understand.
She is filled with bile and hate. Her mind is sharp as a tack, but her body is so weak. I've never seen its like before. She is resting in a room on the far right of this hideout.
Thank you. I will bear that in mind.
Ok, bah là il y a plusieurs... oh là. Là, va y avoir de la parlotte là.
Keep your distance, Echo. Keep your distance, Echo. Oh, Bridget allowed me to wander above some years back.
Non, en fait, ça va.
We're at your mercy. Will you end us? Your place is not here. Your spell is enticing. Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master. How is London? I've not seen beyond these walls in such a long time. Old Bridget says you are one to trust.
Bon, elle est où?
Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master.
Ah, elle est là. Elle est en bas, putain. Ok. Elle est là. Ok. Parfait, allez.
Hello, Harriet. Do you recognize me?
Yes, you were from the Pembroke Hospital. The young doctor. So full of secrets.
I've so many questions I need to ask you, Harriet. If you would.
I love questions. As for the answers, you may not like them.
Ok. Pourquoi êtes-vous venu
Why
ici?
did you come here?
And why not? This is where I live now. Leave me be.
Ok.
Will you respect old Bridget's wishes? Will you obey her?
Bridget is kind. She only needs to keep me fed and I'll be good.
So you desire to stay here?
Yes, I'm with my own kind. Birds of a feather, so to speak. Poor Harriet. Always alone.
Pourquoi avoir simulé votre
Your
mort?
room, the blood. What brought you to fake your death in such a gruesome fashion?
To see if I would be mourned.
Why flee with Sean Hampton?
Oh, it's always a pleasure to see a saint fall to sin. But the coward still won't kill.
Ok, du coup, c'est un brave.
Do you take pleasure in causing so much pain and sorrow?
Nobody gave a damn about me. Not a tear shed. Poor Harriet. Always the discarded.
How do you feel?
I can't see. I can't move. My body's burning. I feel as if I'm dying over and over again.
Have you tried to eat or drink something?
People here tried to feed me, but I'm just not hungry. I don't have the strength.
Does the pain ever stop?
It is not pain I feel. It's like I can't stop feeling every inch of my body. But at the same time, each muscle and bone is the wrong place.
Ok.
I have a question of the utmost importance to ask. Will you answer?
Questions, questions, questions. The good doctor, always searching for answers.
Do you remember what you did after leaving the hospital? Did you kill anyone?
First, a question from me. You answer first.
Very well then. What do you want to know?
Are you like me? Are you also dead?
Nous sommes tous les deux des morts vivants. Je ne suis pas du tout comme vous.
We are not dead, Harriet. Death no longer pertains to us. We are different.
I like what I am. I truly do. I relish the pain that courses through me.
I know you fled the hospital with Sean Hampton. Did you or Sean kill anyone in your flight? Anyone? Try and remember.
I will not lie. I wanted blood, and I wanted revenge, and Sean pulled me from it, brought me here instead. But the shadows heard my prayers. The shadows killed that bastard.
Quoi?
Who was that man? The one murdered in the street?
He used to be my landlord. I lived here for many years before falling ill. Oh, he was an awful man. Disgusting and cruel. So cruel.
You sought vengeance by your own hand, and someone else obliged you. Very convenient. Don't lie to me.
I don't lie. I saw him near the docks, and rightly I wished him dead. And I am happy he is. It's true. But I didn't kill him. I was too tired.
Shadows? Tell me what you saw.
The shadows, they heard me and answered. Something in the deep darkness, quick, deadly. It asked me if I wanted revenge. I answered, Yes!
And these shadows, this presence, do you still hear it? Was it a vampire? Did Sean see it?
It spoke only to me, and now it is silent, but it is born of hatred. And it will kill again. And it hates you, Doctor. Oh, it hates you.
What makes you say that?
It whispered your name, Dr. Reed. It wanted to know who you were and where you went.
Questions about me? What did you say?
Nothing, Doctor. I said nothing. There was nothing it didn't already know. Oh, I'm tired now. Let me rest.
Ok. Finalement, c'est un bon gars, ce révérend. Qu'est-ce qu'elle nous veut là?
Have you found the answers you were looking for, young Ekon?
There is too much left unanswered. So many questions.
Get to know us, spend time with us, and I may be willing to answer more questions.
For how long have you been in hiding here?
Skulls have been hiding under London since vampires first entered the city.
Where did you hide before the sewers?
We claimed ancient tunnels, forgotten caverns, catacombs. We are skulls, groveling beneath the feet of our makers.
Your diction, your words. You do not carry yourself like most skulls I've encountered.
True. I'm not like most skulls.
You were once someone else. What happened to you?
Je pense que j'ai coupé ma cam en fait. Ça sert à rien que vous me voyez parce que je vais pas beaucoup parler. Enfin, je suis complètement affalé. Vu que c'est un jeu où ça parle beaucoup, je pense qu'il n'y a pas besoin de ma cam, hein, de me voir. Ne pas bouger beaucoup. Je vais la couper. Comme ça, vous profiterez plus du grand écran. Ouais. Allez, on coupe. Et on met ça là. Non, là. Voilà, en bas. Parfait. Voilà. Hop. Voilà. Ok. Alors, où puis-je vous être
Can I
utile?
be of service to you?
We ask but one thing. Reveal to no one our secrets. Do not betray us.
Why do you live here, amongst the filth and vermin?
Live. Here we hide.
What are you hiding from?
From the guilt, the shame, from the hunters and the light. And of course, our past.
Why don't you leave the city? Hide somewhere far from the Guard of Priwen, the Ascalon Club.
We are the Sewer Skulls. This is our domain. We have run as far as we can, and now we hide.
What manner of creature is Harriet? She is different from everyone else.
I really don't know. I'm not even certain she is a skull. I've no idea as to what blood made her.
What is a skull, in fact, in your honest opinion?
The progeny of a vampire, disavowed by her maker. Perhaps a fruitless branch of a noble tree. A word used to enslave us. I cannot say.
You mentioned that vampire blood has tremendous potency. You believe it to be stronger than your own?
The vampire's sweet blood. That rich, dark wine that we crave. For it made us, and it can sustain us.
I thank you for your time, madam. I must go back to Hampton now.
Your kindness has been ample payment, Ekon. To protect us, I'll close the access to our hideout, but you can use our shortcut to reach Mr. Hampton's shelter. Just follow the arrows.
Thank you,
Okay.
Bridget. I hope we'll meet again.
Ok, retourner au refuge. Et comment je fais pour retourner au refuge? coup, je sais pas du tout quoi faire. Hein. Si on va tuer le prêtre ou pas. Ah, un refuge. Alors, est-ce qu'on peut améliorer nos armes? Tac, ça. On peut faire niveau 4? Non. 3 points d'impact lorsque l'arme touche. Ça veut dire quoi ça, 3 points d'impact? Ah, attendez, si, c'est des trucs. Ok. Ok, l'impact c'est pour stun, c'est ça en fait. Non, vaut mieux pas dormir. Ah, massue commune. « 122. « 176. » Oh putain, ouais. Ah mais je suis niveau 3 là-dessus. Attendez. 121, 160. Et ça c'est quand même plus... C'est plus fort ça. Là j'ai passé de 121 à 176. Ouais. Bah on va faire ça hein. Ouais. Du coup elle est à combien? Ah, elle a 194. Oh putain mais elle est encore plus forte que... Ok. Bah vas-y on va l'équiper hein ça. Clairement. Donc, par contre, bah, c'est pas par là qu'on part. Il faudrait monter encore. Putain, mais par où on part là? Ah là peut-être. Non. C'est de là d'où on vient. Ah c'est peut-être par là. Ah c'est sûrement là.
It's locked.
Ah non. Eh merde. Putain mais par où on part?
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Don't you know this is a quarantine zone?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating the epidemic. You had better get to a safe place while you still can.
Oh, really? Well, go investigate somewhere else and leave me be.
I beg your pardon?
I said go. Leave me alone, sir.
C'est quoi ça?
Sir, you have no...
For fuck.
It's my...
I'm saying...
I see.
Do you think...
On peut rien faire sur lui. Bilan de santé. Il peut me donner 1500 d'XP. Et il est niveau 3. Ok, bah je peux pas... Je ne peux pas... Pas le bouffer. Mais putain, mais par où on sort là? Suivi les flèches blanches. Bah là, il y a une flèche blanche. Alors peut-être c'est là.
The vampire hunters. We're at your mercy. Will you end us? Old Bridget says you are one to trust.
Égout de Tamise. Ah, c'est peut-être là, c'est peut-être là, c'est peut-être là. Ah, ok, d'accord. C'était par là.
It's locked.
Ah, on est... Oh, putain, ok, on est directement là. Attends, je suis pas sûr de savoir où est-ce qu'on est. Ah non, pas du tout.
Welcome back, Dr. Reed. Would you like to take communion with me now?
Sean, are you eating raw flesh?
It is the sacred flesh of the mortal lamb. Our Lord's bountiful transmutation for the sustenance of his believers. Thank you, Lord. I am your most humble servant.
So, true to your word, you waited for my return.
I told you, Dr. Reed, I was a man to be trusted. Did you have words with the poor Harriet?
Cachez bien votre jeu.
This shelter is the tip of the iceberg. You hide your game well, I'll give you that.
We are God's children, Dr. Reed, one and all, and he's determined to save us.
Does this place belong to you? How can you be so certain you can keep it open?
This warehouse was once property of the Dawson family, but has been bequeathed me through donation.
The Dawsons? The wealthiest family in London? Have they a clue as to what goes on here?
Not at all. The donation was made before the war. The building was run down. I never met Aloysius Dawson myself.
So you have the run of the place and no one's taken notice?
As long as we keep to ourselves, we interest no one. This is a haven, and I pray it remains so for eons to come.
What will be the result if you continue to assist both Skulls and the living?
For the last decade, that's what's been happening. And they found a better life. What's to change?
You're forgetting the epidemic. Things can go south very quickly. I've seen it.
Oh, these are terrible times. Only those pure of heart shall prevail.
You've turned Skull now. Don't you see the danger to anyone giving you their trust?
We are all sinners, awaiting salvation. This is a simple truth, ordained by the Lord Almighty. I am a seeker of his glorious light.
Je vais le buter.
Harriet, Miss Jones has been behaving in a most violent manner. She's going to need special attention.
That's precisely the reason I brought her here. To meet old Bridget. She's the guide Harriet requires.
Who is this old Bridget?
I don't know, Doctor. She rarely speaks of her past, but I know she has a long one. She's likely the oldest soul in the city.
Harriet is possessed by her hatred. You cannot let her roam free. She's dangerous.
She has joined her own kind, Doctor. Old Bridget is a saint to the younger Skulls, guiding them to salvation and peaceful existence.
I believe I've learned all I need to know. I'm certain you've killed no one, but one day I believe you'll cross the line.
Logic is a false prophet. Faith is the only path to salvation.
What do you mean?
We have been blessed with God's eternity. We are the instruments of his divine will. We shall feed the hungry forever and ever. Amen.
I haven't the luxury of being able to satisfy my hunger on staunched blood and lifeless flesh.
Give yourself over to God, Doctor. Expel your urges and kneel before the Lord in praise.
These urges. You know the hunger will never be satisfied.
I've come to embrace the everlasting craving. I have sworn to feed only upon the flesh of the dead. It is now my sacrament. Take, eat. This is my body. So saith the Lord.
On peut sacrifier 500 points d'expérience et le guérir. J'ai envie de faire ça en fait. Allez.
My discoveries. Vampire blood would enhance your metabolism, perhaps even heal you. If what old Bridget says is true, I'll give you some of mine.
I'd rather not. It would be extremely awkward.
You have no choice, Sean. It's the only way to protect your cheptel, those still amongst the living.
No, Dr. Reed. God made me this way. Who am I to disobey his will?
You believe that God's plan was for you to be abandoned at birth.
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
I can't imagine God intended for you to be molested by a priest in an orphanage. Drink, friend.
No!
I said kneel and drink. Now!
Ouais, on a fait une bonne action. J'espère que je vais pas le regretter, j'ai quand même perdu 500 XP. Bon, je gagne 300, du coup j'ai perdu... ok. Du coup je suis niveau 3, c'est parfait ça. Autoriser se cacher dans les égouts. Découvrir la raison. Ouais, ok. Bon, on va... Du coup, on va juste buter l'autre là. Oh, qu'est-ce qui se passe là?
Another corpse thrown in the streets. Someone's playing a very sick game. I know this brooch. This is my mother's. A birthday gift from father. 29 Pretty Orchard Street. That's near Poplar's district. Why would this man carry off my mother's brooch? I must go there.
Glad to see you again, Mr. Reed.
Du coup, ça on a tout vu.
Did you see what happened?
No. I was coming back to the shelter from work when I heard an awful scream, and there was this man, dead, just in front of the building.
You saw nothing at all?
No, I told you, just that awful woman's scream.
A woman's scream? Are you sure?
Of course. It was terrifying. I thought it was my sister, so I ran. But it was a man I've never seen round here before.
Ok.
Goodbye, Miss.
L'autre.
You again? What do you want?
Oups là. Votre vie alors. Ok, y a plus rien. Ah, si.
You speak of strikes and class enemy. Am I right to assume you're involved in trade union activism?
You bet I am. Well, I was. Nowadays, I'm just another worker blacklisted by the big companies.
You lost your job because of your beliefs.
Those bastards really hate a worker who refuses slave wages and unsafe conditions, especially when it's a woman.
Isn't the whole point of trade unions to help workers in need? Why don't they support you?
A few nights back, I lost the money my companions had asked me to hide. With me and my sister being penniless, they thought I stole it.
What really happened?
I drank too much that night. Strange men saw me count the money in that bar. Some sort of militia in uniform. I'm sure they robbed me.
Did you see what just happened?
No, I didn't. And I don't care.
Really? Why is that?
Because this sexist pig is one of the 4 men who blacklisted me. Good riddance, if you ask me.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Did you see what happened to him?
Actually, yes. He was thrown from the roof like a vulgar log.
Why is it that you sound so afraid?
You didn't see it. He was dead before he hit the ground. The strength required to do such a thing, well, it beggars belief.
Who could have done that?
Who? Well, a vampire, of course. Look, bite marks on the neck and lacerations here. There is definitely a vampire close by.
Goodbye.
Ok.
It's locked, all right.
Affiche du contre les vampires. Ah merde. Qu'est-ce que je dois faire là? Pourquoi c'est écrit en... Oh. Ah! Découvre la raison qui a poussé le jeune homme à terroriser se cacher dans les égouts. Mais c'est quoi ces conneries? Il y a quelqu'un ici. J'ai une mission ici. Inconnu. C'est qui toi?
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Do you need any help?
Rest assured, I will help you, sir. Martin Nightingale, at your service. Please, take a look at my ware.
Your merchandise. I don't really see anything worth having. No offense.
None taken, sir. But please, I need to eat. Perhaps if you keep looking, you'd see something that takes your fancy.
Let me be frank. You're as much of a businessman as I am a werewolf, right?
Who the hell are you to question me? It's hard enough to stay clean when you don't have a place to sleep. I'm doing my best here.
I meant no offense, Mr. Nightingale. I was merely pointing out the fact that you're unlikely to survive long if you continue wandering this path.
And what should I do then, sir? Should I join the Wet Boot Boys like so many others? No thanks. I'd rather be a bad seller than a dead gang member.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood? Have you got any friends around these parts?
Not really. Miss Gillingham smiles and says kind words, but I know she's lost her marbles, especially since her son died.
Tell me about this crazy woman. Madness is often mistaken for other conditions.
The poor woman's mad, all right. Kind and all, but she has so much trouble remembering things. She's taken me for a son more than once.
How interesting. I don't suppose you know what happened to her son.
Jack! Rumour has it he tried to tackle some gang lads. I didn't know him well, but I heard he was a nice enough chap. His old ma still thinks he's around.
Why not try seeking help instead of peddling your wares? I'm sure there are people around here that would gladly help.
There's always the night asylum. I heard it's run by a very nice man, but I'm no beggar. Not yet, at least.
There is no shame in asking for help, my boy. Sometimes it can even be the best course of action.
I don't feel okay with that. I'm gonna make a name for myself, and I'll do it by myself.
Ok, et qu'est-ce que tu me
Show me
vends?
what you have to offer.
Qu'est-ce qu'il me vend? Boîte à musique. Vas-y, on prend ça. Et après, c'est que des trucs de merde. Vas-y, on prend ça. On va acheter plusieurs. Ok, il n'y a rien là-haut. On va aller voir la dame.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I come in?
I already took my medication, Doctor. But thank you.
I'm sorry. Your medication? Have we met before?
Don't tease me like that, Jack. Sorry, what?
I think I should come in, miss. I'd like to check if everything is okay, what with the epidemic spreading across London.
An epidemic, you say? How terrible. I had no idea. But where are my manners? Please do come in, Doctor. You are a doctor, yes?
On va un peu la dépouiller.
It's locked.
Ok, allez, parlons un peu.
So, Dr. Tippett, what brings you back here? I heard whispers you had a job at that fancy hospital.
I told you my name is Jonathan Reed. Don't you remember?
Of course I do. I remember my name too. Gillingham. But you may call me Enid, Doctor. I'm very happy to see you again.
Is anyone taking care of you, Miss Gillingham?
My son is always here to take care of me. He's a good boy like that, but I do worry that he needs to start living his own life. I would never say that to him, of course.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Oh, no. I don't gossip. That would be most unbecoming of a lady such as myself.
Who are the more influential figures on the docks?
Well, I heard about some terrible illness going around. I would say in that case that it's you, Dr. Tippett.
Ok, y a rien. Bah, au revoir. Hein. Cache, comment être donné à retourner au dock. Ah putain. Allez, on va retourner dans les égouts. Ouais. Ah tiens, c'est qui ça? Oh putain, mais what? Putain, je me suis dit, c'est qui ça? Ah mais il est 19. Non mais non, c'est pas par là qu'il faut que j'aille. What? Ah. Pourquoi je peux pas... Ah, j'ai plus de... Ok. Par là. Oh! Mais putain, mais j'arrive pas à trouver. Pas possible ça. Mais non, c'est pas par là. Quel con.
Are you certain you're not lost, sir? You seem quite the stranger to these parts.
Oh là là, mais j'arrive plus à retrouver mon chemin, mais c'est un truc de ouf là. Comment je suis arrivé là? Mais c'était pas là, mais c'est un truc de fou là. Ah si, c'est là. Ah, c'est là, putain. Ah la vache. Ah mais ça repop les trucs là, non. Alors, il doit être quelque part par là. Merde. C'est de l'autre côté.
Rodney, you're the man who killed that gang member, are you not? Is that why you are hiding in this godforsaken place?
Yes, I did. I did not even know his name.
Then why did you kill him?
That arsehole always mocked me for the color of my skin. Usually I let it go. But not that night. We fought. He died.
Unfortunately, I have met several murderers during my lifetime. You don't look like them. I can tell you're no cold-blooded killer.
You're right, sir. At first it was just a simple argument between us. But the man had a bad fall.
Believe me, Rodney, you won't survive here long. No matter what you did, you must go back to where you used to live.
I'll go back to the docks then. But if I die, remember that the blood of Rodney Grader will be on your hands.
Ok, mais je sens qu'il va quand même claquer. Putain, mais... Je suis trop gentil, hein, il faudrait que je les bouffe. Hein. Il faudrait vraiment que je les bouffe. Ok, bon, on peut continuer. Putain, il est long ce chapitre, hein. Il est long.
Good evening, Miss
Doctor.
Goodbye.
Ok, allez. Du coup, je dois aller là-bas. Du coup, c'est pas du tout le... Ah, quoique. Attendez. Alors, voyons voir le chemin. Il faudrait... Oh putain, il faut faire un de ces détours de fou. Quoique, si... Est-ce que cela s'est débloqué? Ah, c'est bon, c'est débloqué, alors c'est bon. Ok. Voilà, du coup, c'est tout droit. Oh, oh. Ouais, par là.
I'd step back, sir.
Ah, t'es sérieux? Par là.
Steady, boys!
Oh non, il m'a cramé cet enfoiré de fils de pute. Merde, par où? Ah ok, je recommence là.
I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood.
Oh t'es sérieux, putain. Oh mais quel connard. Mais on meurt tellement rapidement, c'est hallucinant. Mais c'est hallucinant. Il m'a mis du spray là et je suis mort direct. Putain. Ah merde, par là. Mais qui c'est? Putain.
This is despicable.
Despicable.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood.
Son produit, ça me réduit aussi mon sang, quoi. Bon, vous savez quoi, on va fuir. Ça sert à rien. Ça sert à rien de combattre. On fuit, on fuit, on fuit. De toute façon, les combats, ça me rapporte quasiment rien.
29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me? There's been a fight here. This window was shattered with violent force. Someone's been pulled through it and dragged through the street. Who could have done that?
Voilà, ça sent le boss, hein. Ça sent le boss.
Where does this blood trail lead?
Are you deaf? Did you hear me? There's one of them.
Putain, ils sont niveau 20 maintenant. Hein. Merde.
To let her expire and be found here. You're surprising. It's one of them! I cannot be
Oh mais putain de merde. Oh les combats ça commence à devenir chiant là. En fait il faudrait que j'XP là, mais j'ai envie de te tuer encore un gars. Là le voyou qui racate les gens. Mais c'est dans l'autre ville et bah je suis obligé de passer par là. Ouais, parce que là il commence à devenir chaud, ils sont niveau plus de 20 là. Fou. Ça commence à devenir chaud. Y'a pas des rats? Non.
Stop right now! Boys!
Et merde. Oh non, et je vais mourir. Je vais mourir cramé. Putain, mais les dégâts que ça me fait. Voilà.
Occasionally, you make a good point. We're being misled.
I shall fear no evil.
Mais non! Mais putain!
We have a killer! See how it looks like an bloody leech! God walks.
Parfait, allez go. Putain mais... Mais putain! Mais va te faire foutre, connard de merde! Non mais c'est... Les combats, c'est un truc de ouf, hein! Les combats, c'est un truc de ouf. En fait ça, cette attaque en fait ça n'enlève plus l'endurance en fait. Mais putain! Mais allez vous faire foutre! Et va te faire foutre, allez, je suis mort. Ok.
We're being misled. Or worse, we're being...
Mais non, mais t'es sérieux? Putain, je peux rien faire, je peux rien faire. Je ne peux strictement... Oh, on se casse, allez, on se casse, on se casse, on se casse. Il me saoule. On doit aller où, là? De toute façon, on ne doit même pas aller là. Mais regardez-moi ça! Mais regardez-moi ça! Non mais c'est hallucinant. Mais putain! Mais ça me gonfle! Pourquoi je loupe tout le temps? Mais putain d'enculé! Pourquoi je loupe tout le temps? C'est énervant à la fin.
Occasionally, you make a good point. We're being misled.
He's mine! I'll take him! Have faith, brother!
Et moi. Putain!
We have a killer!
C'est bon. C'était chaud, mais ça va. Oh! Fouille les poches.
Only a golden watch in her pocket. This is the very flower my mother tossed on Mary's coffin. Someone is targeting my family.
Ok. Cause de la mort.
The marks on this woman's neck were made by the fangs of a vampire.
Ok. L'état du corps.
Her shoes and clothes are quite worn out.
Ok, bon, on peut... Ah. Ah. Oh là.
Right then. It's a sick game. But given no choice in the matter, I might as well win it.
Ah putain, ne me dis pas qu'il y a un boss. Ne me dis pas qu'il y a un boss. Parce que s'il y a un boss, je suis mal. Ah putain, mais je peux pas.
Jonathan.
What was that?
Ah. Ok, elle est là-bas. Putain,
I
et je
won't
peux...
let you escape.
Putain, mais on peut pas aller où on veut.
You're very fast, but I'll catch you.
Et on est où là? Ah oui, ok, on n'est pas du tout... ok. Là où je veux qu'on soit... Ça sent le boss, hein, tout ça. Oh là. On va pas les déranger, eux. On va aller par là. Ici, on n'était jamais.
They've all been butchered.
Ah, on retourne au cimetière. Du coup, si on retourne au cimetière... Quoique, non, le cimetière, c'était pas là. West Hospital... J'ai plus envie de retourner à l'hôpital. On va retourner à l'hôpital. Ouais. Oui. On va aller là. Allez, go. Cool, les gars. Parfait. De toute façon, en plus, à l'hôpital, il y a 2 trucs à faire, là. Dr. Swansea. On va aller voir ça. Ouais. Ah merde, ça c'est la morgue. Je crois que c'est la morgue, là. Ah oui, vieille morgue. Là, c'est pas là, c'est pas là, c'est pas là, c'est pas là. Ce n'est pas là. Ouais, c'est plutôt par là. Alors... Swansea, elle est où? Hawking... Attends, c'est qui? Non. Ah putain. Alors c'est quoi le problème là? Alors c'est Dr. Swansea et Lady Ashbury. Mais où est-ce qu'elle est Swansea là? Putain, c'est pas vrai. Edgar Swansea. Il est en haut. Et là c'est quoi? C'est Ashbury. Lady Ashbury. Qui est quelque part par là. Ashbury. Ah, ok. Elle est dehors. Ok. Oui, ok.
You look exhausted. You're pushing yourself too hard.
It is good to see you again, Jonathan. How are you?
I'm better than one might expect, Lady Ashbury. Dr. Swansea has asked me to investigate the recent disturbances in the hospital, caused by skulls.
Really? What do you mean?
I discovered the most intriguing skull. An elderly woman answering to the name of Old Bridget, and a man who helps them remain hidden in London.
Old Bridget? Peculiar name. I've never heard of her.
According to old Bridget, Skulls can lead a peaceful existence like us. They are even able to nourish themselves by feeding on corpses and the flesh of the dead.
How vile. Please, Jonathan, let's change the subject.
Skulls of London have gone into hiding. Both mortals and immortals plot their extermination.
Yes. Skulls are the orphans of the Vampire Society. They are the shame of their genitors, a disgrace to the vampire that created them.
There is something ominous closing around me, Lady Ashbury. Something spies upon me from the shadows. Something cruel and wicked.
Whatever do you mean, Jonathan?
If Sean Hampton and Harriet were not the guilty parties, then who? I saw the bodies and the blood.
Your rebirth has not gone unnoticed, Jonathan. Be extremely careful. If you get in the way of an immortal's plans...
Do you suspect someone?
I don't know, Jonathan. I steer clear of vampire politics, especially whilst hunters roam the city's streets.
Goodbye for now.
Ok. Du coup, normalement... Voilà, j'ai plus... Et maintenant, on va voir Swansea. On va aller dans son bureau. Bah, il est où? Il est pas dans son bureau? Oh, ah si, il est là. Oh putain, j'avais pas vu.
Jonathan, at last. I've been worried sick. Have you solved the case of our poor Sean Hampton?
Don't worry, Edgar. The reputation of Pembroke Hospital is secure. Sean Hampton was not the guilty party.
Is that true? Oh, good news. Good news indeed.
I found Harriet Jones. She's much the same old, embittered woman she was, only she's been made a skull. Her transformation did not go well.
Incredible. Why not bring her here? We could learn so much by studying her condition. It would be fascinating.
I doubt that. She can barely move. Perhaps we could learn more about the degeneration of skulls.
Perhaps. But she could also belong to a new species. We know so little of the laws that dictate vampire reproduction.
Were there any studies made by your order on the subject?
Not that I'm aware of. I will transmit your discovery to the Brotherhood's primate. He will be delighted.
What do you know of the Ascalon Club?
Not as much as I would like. There have always been rumors about a secret society of vampires operating in the interests of the British Empire, though I've never met a member.
I crossed paths with one, a terrifying creature going by the name of Fergal. He was sent by the Ascalon Club to exterminate the skulls of the East End.
By the stole, Jonathan. If vampires are eliminating their own progeny, then dark times are upon us. Darker than I've ever witnessed.
Do you think Lady Ashbury would know of them?
Jonathan, our beloved lady is not one for social dalliances, nor the assemblies of dark orders. She's a woman of superior taste and selective acquaintance.
Does the name Old Bridget ring any bells?
I've never heard of her. Why? A patient of ours? I must confess, I don't know them all.
No, it's just someone I recently met. A fascinating woman. I had thought that perhaps...
By the stole, Jonathan, you've met another vampire. I would appreciate an introduction, if that's the case.
A pleasure as always.
Ok. Bah, finalement, il n'y avait rien de spécial, hein, à leur parler. Bon, allez, on va buter l'autre maintenant. On va dormir. Et on va enfin XP. Avant de continuer la quête principale. Alors, si je me trompe pas, c'est quelque part par là. Ouais, c'est là. Oh, t'es sérieux? Putain d'enfoiré. Putain, mais ça me saoule ça. Allez, cours, mais cours, fils de pute. Mais arrête de le loquer. C'est dingue ça. Putain. Oh là là, mais ils sont combien? Ah putain.
Remember your vows, friends.
Ok, Whitechapel. C'est là où je voulais aller. Du coup, ouais, par là. Voilà, lui. Peterson. Adieu, Peterson. Et t'arrêtes pas de nous saouler tout le monde. Alors, est-ce qu'on peut pas lui augmenter encore son truc? Non. Il y a encore un, mais bon. Tant pis. Allez, on va le charmer. Il me donne combien? 2700, c'est pas mal. Hein.
My son. Who will take care of him? Was I a good father?
Ok, 12 000, c'est parfait. Harry Peterson, il était où lui? Il était quelque part par là. Il était pas là? Si, il était là.
Good evening, Harry.
Sure. Even my dreams are soaked with glue.
So,
I'm not
Votre père vous a déjà fait du mal.
you and your father have a difficult relationship, Harry. Tell me, did he ever hurt you?
No, never. My father can be brutal and rude, violent even. But he never touched an hair on my head.
What is going on between you two then?
It's his job, if you can call it a job. He bullies people. Men and women we know, like poor Mr. Lewis. It's just not right.
Ok. Lui, il me donne que 600. Hein. C'est de la merde.
Goodbye, young man.
Ok, c'était tout.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Bon, allez. On va XP. Est-ce qu'il y a... Normalement, il y a un truc pour se reposer là. Repère personnalisé. Bah, qui est juste devant en fait. C'est pas là. C'est où le repère là? Ah non! Pardon. Ça doit être là-haut. Allez, c'est parti. On va enfin XP. Parce que c'est lui que je voulais tuer. Ouais. On est parti. Alors. Déjà, on va voir si on peut pas évoluer un peu notre truc. Ah, déjà, il y a ça. Hop là. C'est pour faire quoi? Restaure immédiatement 500 points de vie. Puis, sur 15 secondes. C'est pas mal ce truc, mais bon. Du coup, j'ai ça. On peut faire un niveau 4, non. Par contre, on peut faire ça. Ah non, merde, il manque 10. Bon bah tant pis. Allez, on va dormir. Ah, enfin. Alors, on a des ultimes, on a des trucs là. Coagulation, ça permet de quoi ça? On se concentre sur le sang de sa proie pour l'immobiliser. Je laisse sans défense. Ouais. C'est pas mal. Mais on a un ultime là. Alors, vous créez un tourbillon des ténèbres au pied de vos cibles et les ombres prennent vie pour interrompre un ennemi dans la zone et lui inflige de sérieux dégâts. Vous concentrez votre puissance pour faire bouillir le sang de la cible, faisant violemment exploser et infligeant des dégâts à ceux qui se trouvent autour d'elle. Ça, c'est pas mal ça. Vous perdez le contrôle et vous laissez la bête qui vous déchaîne. La bête fond sur tous les ennemis autour et vous inflige des puissants dégâts. J'ai envie de faire ça. 1000. Allez, go. 1000. Voilà. 2000. 3000, 4000, 6000, putain. Par contre, je veux augmenter ça. Obligé. Ouais. 1300, putain, c'est cher. Hein. Ça commence vraiment à devenir cher. Hein. Vous échangez les gains de santé instantanés pour une régénération plus puissante. Une régénération plus importante. Vous utilisez plus de sang pour vous soigner instantanément et obtenir une augmentation supplémentaire de votre régénération de santé. Je comprends pas. 25 coups de sang, récupération 2 secondes. Là c'est 15 coups de sang, 100 de soins, et ça me donne 100 de soins. Et celui-là ça donne, je sais pas, 300 de soins, 200 de soins. Ah mais ça a l'air mieux. Voilà, on a fini avec ça. On va... la jauge de santé, c'est combien maintenant? C'est 600. Vas-y. L'endurance aussi. Voilà. Ok. Capacité sanguine. Augmente capacité sanguine. Augmente la quantité de sang absorbé lorsque vous utilisez morsure. Ça, c'est bien. C'est combien? 600. Vas-y. Voilà. C'est pas mal. Capacité sanguine. C'est quoi ça? Augmente votre régénération de vie lorsque vous utilisez morsure au combat. Augmente la quantité de dégâts infligés lorsque vous utilisez morsure. Ça, c'est les dégâts infligés. Ouais, bon. Pas besoin. Par contre, ça, c'est utile. Voilà. Et on va augmenter ça. 3000, ok. Alors vous coupez la chair de vos proies si profondément que vous gagnez désormais du sang à chaque coup porté. Ah, ça c'est pas mal ça. 5 impacts. Vous avez appris à utiliser la force de vos griffes et inflige désormais un effet d'étourdissement à votre proie. Ouh, ça aussi c'est pas mal. Je vais plutôt faire ça, étourdissement ça a l'air mieux. Est-ce que... Ouais, après je peux plus aller là. Ah, mais ça veut dire que ceux-là ils sont bloqués. Ah non. Il me reste 2400. Alors on peut faire ça, bouclier de 100. 5 secondes, vous créez une barre arrière invisible qui absorbe les dégâts directs jusqu'à sa destruction. Ouais, bof, 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 bof. Qu'est-ce qu'on peut faire? On va faire ça. Voilà, plus 15% de sang. Voilà. C'est quoi ça? Soif instable. 900. Augmente la quantité de sang absorbé lorsque vous utilisez la morsure. On va augmenter ça. 2000. Ah, on peut pas. Merde. $600. 1000. Je peux augmenter la santé. Ah là là. On va faire ça. Il nous reste quoi? 650. Au pire, je peux faire ça, augmente les dégâts. Hein. Ouais, bon, c'est pas très utile. Hein. Bah, allez, vas-y, on va le faire. On va augmenter ça. Voilà. Ok, on est pas mal. Non. Confirmé. Voilà. Là, on va aller déjà beaucoup mieux, je pense. Ah, attends, c'est un changement ou comment ça se passe là? Ouais. Ah, ok, ça met à jour tous les trucs. Quoi? Pourquoi ça descend? Clécoy. J'ai étreint Clécox. C'est qui ça? Et pourquoi ça a baissé? J'ai tué personne. Je comprends pas. Critique. Ah, tout le monde est mort. What? Hostile. Loul. Et là... Bah, y'a personne. Ok, bah, B. Ça veut dire quoi, ça? Hostile. Les journaux rapportent qu'un... est tombé. Et pourquoi ça a baissé, là? Je comprends pas. L'hôpital. J'ai tué personne. J'ai vraiment tué personne. Alors peut-être qu'il faut que je les soigne. C'est une possibilité. Ok. Bon, allez. Niveau 19. Ah. Ça fait plaisir, ça. Ok, état hostile. Ok. Il faut que j'aille là. Il faut que je retourne là. On va aller là. On va mettre un point. On va mettre un point... Non, pas là. Non! Oh putain. Un point là. Oh là là. Oh putain, ok, aussi ça veut dire qu'il y a des mobs, hein. On se casse, on se casse, on se casse. crois pas que c'est par là. Oh putain. Va te faire. Putain, je sais pas du tout où j'ai là. Oh là là, ok d'accord. Putain, mais... Je peux pas aller là-haut. C'est une blague. Ah ok. Mais j'arrive pas à me repérer, putain. Par là? Oui, par là.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Voilà, il m'a saoulé lui. Alors c'est par où? C'est par là. Voilà, c'est tout droit. Allez go. On se magne, on se magne, on se magne. Ouais, du coup, hostile, ça veut dire vraiment qu'il y a beaucoup d'ennemis. Ok. Quartier hostile, ok, ok, ok.
Stupid beast! I order you to step back. Over there! There's one of them bastards!
Oh, va te faire foutre. Parfait, par là. Voilà. Et maintenant on doit aller là. Ouais, par là. Pourquoi je peux pas me soigner là?
It's a leech! Kill it!
Ok, c'est bon. Voilà, on y est, on y est, on y est. Alors, boss ou pas boss?
I can still sense a presence.
Comment je fais? Alors elle est où? Alors qu'est-ce qui se passe? Ah c'est lui.
You! What have you done?
Vicar Larrabee, what happened?
Demon! Hell scourge! Son of perdition!
Vicar! Jonathan is no demon. He's just a loving son, returned from the dead. Like your Christ, Vicar.
Mary, it has been you all along.
Oh, it's me, all right. Precious brother.
Why did you lure me here?
I'm gathering the family. For a final reunion. All smiling, all dead. Thanks to the good Dr. Reed.
Mary.
Mother? Say hello to your son.
Hello, Jonathan.
Mother,
What do we have here, Mother? The prodigal son has lost his tongue. Our Jonathan always had the first and last word at dinner. The entertainer, the star of our show.
Mary, let me explain.
Shut up. It's my turn to do the talking. I have this nasty hole in my chest, Johnny. It needs to breathe.
Right then. Speak.
My prayers went so long without an answer. My husband killed in France. My child carried away by the flu. My brother promising to return in his letters, then disappearing in thin air. I went from hospital to hospital, cemetery to cemetery, grave to grave. I've lifted every stone in London, searching for an end to the nightmare. And there you were, in front of me, on a dark pier.
It was the hunger. You know it now as well.
The joy to have finally found you. I longed for your arms, a final happy ending to so much tragedy, to tell me all would be well again. As you did when we were children. It was this filthy dock where you greeted your sister. I dug a tunnel from my grave with my fingers and teeth.
Mary, I had taken your life before I realized it was you. I tried to kill myself.
But you failed in your attempt. We cannot die, can we? We are a plague. I've watched you, Jonathan. You pull the strings and sever them.
I've done what I had to do. I did not choose this fate. But I will have my answers.
Ugh. There are no answers, Doctor. There's nothing left but pain and lies and treachery.
Mary, wait!
Time to go, Mother. Give my regards to my son.
No! No! No!
This is what I do to those I cherish. Can you imagine what I have in mind for you?
I'll destroy you!
Finally, we hear the truth. Dr. Reed, admit it. You're a monster who takes joy in killing, who relishes the chase, the secrecy of it all.
I'm still a scientist. I shall find a cure for this madness.
You lie to yourself. Confess your sins.
Over the slaughtered corpse of our mother!
Are those tears, brother dear? Your heart still bleeds with emotion. My dead heart has dried.
You are mad.
Oh, so that's what I am, Doctor. Mad?
I was beginning to wonder. I've been hearing voices, one in particular. That of my dead brother. This is the reason I must kill you. Not for your betrayal. Not for our poisonous kiss. Not even for the lies you tell yourself. No. It's so that smooth and wicked voice will stop ringing in my head.
I cannot let you kill again, Mary.
Time to die, brother.
Ok, boss.
And this time for good. Slayer. Kiss me again, sweet.
Oh, t'es sérieux?
You've burned away no.
Oh!
You're a monster. What have you done? Give me your blood, priest.
Non! Ah, c'est les gènes!
Just to die for.
Oh, elle est chaude! Mais putain! Il casse les couilles là!
Rest in peace, monster.
Mais putain! On peut pas la stun, c'est un truc de ouf! Oh, c'est horrible ça! Oh là là. Bon, elle est où?
Help me, please.
Assassin! Yes, Jonathan, kill him. Revel in your true nature. Abomination! Rest in peace, monster.
Putain, mais... Oh non.
You've burned away Nurse Crane's mind. You're a monster.
Putain, les combats sont vraiment de la merde, hein.
Come to me, Jonathan.
Oh mais putain, je fonce dans le truc. Mais putain, mais la portée qu'elle a. Mais c'est un truc de ouf là. Mais putain, mais c'est un truc de ouf. Moi je peux pas. On va mourir. Putain! Encore un gros combat. On va changer d'arme, on va prendre ça. Ouais, ça. Au moins avec ça, augmente les dégâts infligés de 10%, ajoute 3 points d'impact. Lourd bâton également, barbarie pour briser les os. Compétence spéciale parade. Ah voilà, compétence spéciale parade. Voilà. Étourdissement. Bon, mais ça étourdit rien du tout. Mais au moins là je peux parier avec cette arme. Ce qui est pas mal. Voilà, moi je peux faire ça, ce qui est pas mal du tout.
Jonathan, kill him. Revel in your true nature. You left me to rot in this grave. Come to me, Jonathan. You've burned away Nurse Crane's mind. You're a monster! You've killed me, brother. Kiss me again, brother.
Oh, t'es sérieux, mais on voit rien. Oh, t'es sérieux? Ouais, c'est pas mal. On va plutôt augmenter cette arme en fait. Elle est vraiment pas mal. Oh, t'es sérieux, elle m'esquive.
What have you done?
Oh, putain.
Just as you did to Sean Hampton! Kiss me again, brother.
Ok, ça.
Kinslayer!
Saute dessus, hein. Oh, t'es sérieux? Voilà, c'est pas mal.
Assassin! Come to me, Jonathan.
Oh! Voilà. Putain. Oh! Putain. Sacré.
Well,
Sacré combat.
It's time to bring this conversation to an end. Forever.
You know I will not play this game.
Calm now, Doctor. Like a rabid dog. Or think you're performing an autopsy.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'll kill them all. The kind Dr. Swansea. The sweet little lass with hair of red. I am the harbinger, bringing your punishment.
Mary.
Don't you see? This is not me. Flesh that never ages. All nightmare, no dream. Bring it to a close. Let me sleep.
I will find a cure, Mary.
At last, I can forgive you.
Je joue là? Ah non. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Faut que je fasse un truc? Ah, si. Ah oui, putain, il faut que je marche. Bon, il faut que j'aille où là? Qu'a connu plus tard. Ah. De toute façon, on va s'arrêter là. Hein. On va s'arrêter là. Quoi, il n'y a pas de sous-titres? Oh là là.
The epidemic that has stricken London is not the Spanish flu. It is transmitted through the blood, via violent biting, turning survivors into frenzied immortals. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. I am a vampire, born anew into an age of death and pestilence. While plotting factions close in around me, I am sworn to find the source of this epidemic. I am convinced greater perils are still to come. I know the answers I seek are hiding in our blood.
Ok, chapitre 4. Ah bah enfin. Trouver l'origine de... Dans l'ouest, ok. La grande chasse. Ok, j'ai 3400 d'XP. C'est quoi ça? Récent évidemment 100 moins de 100. Ok. Ouais. On va se reposer. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on va augmenter? J'ai bien envie d'augmenter ça. Je suis à combien là? Du coup j'ai fait ça. 4500. Ah bah je peux même pas. Augmenter ça c'est combien? 2000. Je pourrais faire ça. Mais est-ce que je peux augmenter un deuxième? Genre ça fait quoi? 600 ténèbres. 400 de sang. C'est quoi les ténèbres? Et ça c'est quoi? Coût aucune. Ça n'a pas de coût ça, et ça coûte que 1000. Ça c'est pas mal, on va faire ça. Ok. Du coup comment je fais pour choisir un des deux? Bon bref. Qu'est-ce qu'on fait? Qu'est-ce qu'on fait? Augmente les quantités de sang absorbées lorsque vous utilisez morsure. C'est combien? 900. On peut le faire. Allez, go. Voilà. 600. Allez, la jauge de santé. 1000. On peut pas. Augmente votre régénération de vie lorsque vous utilisez morsure au combat. 1000. Je peux pas. Ça, les dégâts, vas-y, 600. Et c'est tout. Voilà. Ok, bah parfait. Merde, chaque fois je me trompe. Confirmé. Niveau 20. Alors qu'est-ce qui se passe? Bah il se passe rien là. c'est toujours hostile. Ça va bouger. Mais pourquoi ça baisse à chaque fois? Ça, je comprends pas. Est-ce qu'il faut que je les soigne? Les prix de produits d'un stock de marge. Attends, changer. Grave. Grid. Ok. Allez. Vous allez où? Allez au manoir de Lady Ashbury. Ah. Allez, on va y aller. On va voir ce qui se passe et on s'arrêtera là. Attends, on va voir. On va une fois les soigner. Peut-être que ça va faire augmenter le truc.
Do you need med?
Ok, vas-y, donne.
Not under my...
Thank you.
Voilà.
Goodbye, Naz.
Ok, c'est bon. Vas-y, on va faire lui. Il a quoi? Fatigue.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Do you need any...
Vas-y, tiens.
Goodbye, Milt.
Ok, voilà. Vas-y, toi.
Good evening. Do you require...
Vas-y, tiens.
Nurse. Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need...
J'espère que ça va améliorer un peu. Ok, je vais aller par là. Par là, hein? Ouais. Ah. Notre créateur.
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away, whoever you are.
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
I am not your champion.
But of course you are, son. As surely as you are the blood of my blood.
I had to kill Mary.
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Silence! I dismiss you, now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence!
Okay.
I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
Voilà.
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
Oh l'enculé. Il est bien niqué. Ah merde, je vais aller là. Mais comment on fait pour... Ah, je peux le choisir. J'ai une fois essayé celui-là. Mais c'est où? C'est là? Non. C'est là.
So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
On va lui parler, on va voir ce qu'elle nous veut et on s'arrêtera là.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him, but I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
I felt this power, radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Prewen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course, to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Please, call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why, truly, did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Should I trust them?
Of course not. Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful, but I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
Why meet them then?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent. They could be powerful allies in this current situation.
Should I lie to them?
We all lie, Jonathan. It falls to you to choose your behavior. The most important rule is to show them due respect.
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we are close. The Ascalon Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
Have they threatened you in any way?
Not at all. Their message surprised me at first, but it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
Why not ask for your help? Since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal yourself.
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman. That suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
Who are they? Really?
They are the embodiment of vampire law in Britain. Some say they influence the destiny of the Empire. Some believe they merely protect it.
How many are they?
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals. All of them entangled in a sticky web of shadow cabinets, influencing trade.
Will they fight the Guard of Priwen?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them of a powerful weapon.
They have done nothing but impede my investigation since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
How powerful is his reach?
The Ascalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals, but they are all very powerful.
They are not all immortals. How is that?
The club is mainly comprised of political figures who seek the safety and expansion of the Empire. The most loyal are awarded immortality.
Any familiar or famous names?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson is considered ideal Ascalon material and has been watched for years.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is rich and extremely influential.
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership, even immortals.
How old is he? How long has he been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
Okay.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite. But we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind. And they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
Oh punaise, mais il y a tellement de questions.
What is a great hunt?
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of Prewen located and destroyed most of the old British vampires.
Why start a second one?
Prewen has always seen us immortals as a threat to mankind. My guess is they suspect one or more of us as the cause of the epidemic.
How did you survive the first hunt?
I fled, Jonathan. Like most vampires who survived that slaughter. And I secretly came back when I was sure they had lost my trail.
Will the Guard of Prewen and the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Prewen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Ekons I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
I think I saw them kill an Ekon on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
Should we fight back? I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic. This is the only way to clear the air.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
Will I ever discover the identity of my maker?
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire, but most of those fled England long ago.
Please forgive my bluntness, but I have to ask. Was it you? Did you make me?
Oh, Jonathan. I know you shall always have a gnawing doubt about who made you an immortal. But I swear, I had nothing to do with it.
You have no idea at all? You seem to know so many things about the secrets of the vampire underworld.
Even if I had my suspicions, I would not dare give you a name so soon. All I can say is this. I will make inquiries and keep you informed.
What is the plan?
The plan is we both try to save this city, you and I. Go to Ascalon, accept their proposition, and use their influence to promote your agenda.
How can I save London?
The epidemic is the priority. You must find its origin and put an end to it. This is the best way to solve the crisis.
What will you do?
I still have contacts and old friends in this town. I shall make some inquiries and attempt to learn more of the situation. We need clarity.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
When will we meet again?
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart's beat away.
Will you not visit Pembroke again?
No. I must remain discreet and avoid attracting attention to Pembroke Hospital for the time being.
But how will you sustain yourself?
I shall not, Jonathan. Fear not. I'm used to it.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Oh. Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
Ok. Alors, état du quartier grave. Je dois aller où? Parler à Lady Ashbury, cabinet fantôme. Ok. Ah, cabinet fantôme. C'est quoi ça? Ouais, bah c'est ma quête quoi. Alors c'est où? Ah c'est là. Ah mais c'est pas loin en fait. Bon on va aller là et on s'arrête. On va aller là.
So, time to visit the Ascalon Club.
On va y aller et on va s'arrêter là.
I cannot enter.
Ok, on peut pas passer par là. Alors par où je peux passer? Il faut que je fasse le tour par là. Oh putain. Oh, ils le font exprès, hein. Ils le font exprès de nous faire des détours à chaque fois. Bon, on va fuir. Putain, mais il est violent, lui. Lol. Ouais, par là. Bon, on va fuir tous les combats, hein. Ça sert à rien. What? Pourquoi je peux pas courir là?
That was the vampire I saw earlier. This war takes no prisoners.
Non, pas par là, par là.
The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
Steady! Got one of them! Time for this!
Ce qui est nul, c'est que vraiment les combats ça donne pas d'XP quoi. Du coup, je vois pas du tout l'intérêt de se battre. Hein.
The heart of British Vampire Society. Not quite as subtle as I expected.
Mais voir.
Good evening, miss.
Oh my god, no. Please, Mr. Vampire.
Ah lol.
Don't kill me. Please, no. I'm too young to die. I still have so much to offer this world.
Wait, no. Why do you think I would... What?
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop by.
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury. My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray a vampire.
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent young Ekons. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte.
Ok. Oh putain, il y a tellement de trucs.
Tell me about your adoption.
What do you want to know?
Who are your real parents?
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother. She raised me and has taken care of me all my life. I have no idea who my progenitors are or were.
Do you live with her?
I still spend a lot of time in my mother's mansion, but I have my own house now. I have a life to live, you see? And one day, I'll have my death to face.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
First, I was an orphan in the institution for girls she manages in the West End. When I was 10, she adopted me, and I have lived with her ever since.
Did you know she was a vampire when she picked you?
The correct word is Ekon, Doctor. And no, I had no idea why my mother only showed up at night. She told me everything when I turned 16, though I suspected the truth for a long time before that.
What do you think about this part of town?
I was raised here, and I suppose it feels like home. You grew up in this part of town too, did you not?
Yes, I was born a few streets away.
A small world, is it not? Did you ever imagine that my mother was your neighbor all that time? That you could have met her in a dark alley at night?
You won't trick me twice, young lady. We both know Lady Ashbury never hunts or attacks prey at random.
Come on, Doctor. Don't tell me you never thought about that possibility. Her fangs on your neck. Oh, are you blushing, Dr. Reed?
Is there something that's bothering you?
Too much selfishness and individualism for my taste. Even when there was no epidemic.
Even if that's partly true, may I remind you that many charitable institutions are financed by the selfish and filthy rich.
I suppose you're right. But society must reform and renew itself, or we are all done for.
What are you doing out here?
You mean, what do I do outside at night, since I am a woman? Let me ask you a question, sir. Would you ask the same question of a man?
Actually, yes. I ask the same question to everyone who dares to go outside at night, considering the risks.
Well, if you must know, I campaign for the right to vote for all women. Why should I wait to the age of 30 years when men can vote at 21?
Are you a suffragette, then? Oh, you really are Elizabeth's girl. Without a doubt.
All adult women have the right to vote in the US, in New Zealand, and in Australia. But women here can't vote unless they are property owners.
No need to convince me, Miss Charlotte. I have shared your opinion for a long time, even before I met Emmeline Pankhurst.
Really? Oh. Now I see why my mother appreciates you so much. Too bad there aren't more men like you in the vicinity.
How are the locals reacting to your claims?
People here can't wait for a wall to be built to isolate the West End from the rest of town. That's how progressive they are. If this happens, Emily and I will blow it up.
Explosives are very dangerous, young lady. And who is this Emily?
She is my best friend, and a suffragette too. She was supposed to campaign with me tonight, but hasn't turned up.
Have you any reason to be worried about her?
Recently, Emily started to believe in... well, she got interested in vampires. I'm afraid she might be in trouble.
Let me guess. You spoke to her about us, didn't you? Despite your mother's warning. I think I should try to find your friend.
Oh, that would be top-notch. I can tell you where she might have gone. You have my thanks, Dr. Reed. And please, don't tell my mother.
What exactly has your mother told you about me?
Your name and profession, obviously. And the mystery about your maker. I'm sorry to hear about what happened to your sister, sir. Mother says it was not your fault.
Does it not scare you to know what I am? What your mother is?
Why should it? My mother is the most compassionate woman. Must I be wary of her, Dr. Reed? Or you?
Perhaps it's wise for a mortal never to totally trust a vampire. Your mother herself told me that we Ekon are creatures of deception. Maybe it's because we seem so... alive.
That may be true for a naive girl, but I have the best teacher when it comes to getting rid of an insistent immortal.
Your mother is not like any other vampire I've met.
I believe she thinks the same about you, Dr. Reed.
Do you know why Lady Ashbury chose you to become her daughter?
No, I don't. Each time I ask her that question, she smiles and says it's precisely because I dare to ask such questions.
Do you ever regret that she chose you?
Of course not. Though I often wonder if she adopted others before me. If so, where are they buried? How was it for them to pass through life with a never-aging mother?
Ok.
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
On va rentrer dans le truc et on va s'arrêter là.
These last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Alors... Ah là-bas il y a encore un gars mais bon, on va pas y aller. Bon allez, on va aller voir.
Good evening, sir. May I have your attention, please?
Come on, Johnny. Don't you recognize your oldest friend?
Clarence. Clarence Crossley. How are you? My God. So you survived the war too. So sorry I didn't recognize you at first.
I almost didn't recognize you either. War does that to men, I heard. In my case, it was true, for I witnessed the horror that lies underneath.
Bon, ça va, il a pas trop
When
de
did you
trucs.
escape the war and return to London?
You know what's funny? I almost never think about the war. Not anymore. I'm involved in another kind of battle now.
I know what you mean. I haven't had much time to think about the war either since my return.
Of course. With the epidemic, I bet you've been busy as well. Forgive me, Johnny, I didn't want to sound selfish.
What is this new battle?
I saw terrible things during the war. Horrors I thought I'd forget. They're here too. They're everywhere. Vampires.
How is your wife, Venus?
We've spent so much time away from each other. And so many things have happened.
But you're alive. You returned in one piece and you have a family. How many soldiers can say the same?
Believe me, it's not quite that simple. Unlike you, I'm not the man I used to be.
Is everything all right at home? Surely Venus was relieved to see you return from France in one piece.
Have you forgot what people are like in this part of town, Johnny? Venus fears for our family reputation. Now her husband has become the village idiot.
Ok, bon, on a tout fait.
You need some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
Ok, parfait. Est-ce qu'on doit rentrer là-dedans? Putain, là, il y a encore pas mal de monde. Oh, putain. Bon, allez, on verra ça plus tard. On va rentrer là-dedans. Merde. Et on s'arrêtera là. Allez, go.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed.
Bon, allez, on va s'arrêter là.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed.
On va voir ce qui se passe ici. Il y a plein de cadavres. Et on saura ça pour la semaine prochaine. Allez, retour au menu principal. Non, pas faire ça. On va se laisser là. Allez. Du coup, bah, merci de m'avoir regardé. Et du coup, bah, on se donne rendez-vous. La semaine prochaine pour la suite de Vampyr. Comme dit, je sais absolument pas où est-ce qu'on en est dans le scénario. Je pense qu'on a fait plus de la moitié, j'imagine. Enfin bon, je vais me renseigner pour voir encore combien de live il faut. Bon bah allez, bonne soirée à tous et à la prochaine. Ciao ciao.